Story of Happiness. Once upon a time, in a small village, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young woman named Lila. Lila was known throughout the village for her radiant smile and unwavering optimism. No matter the circumstances, she always seemed to find a reason to be happy. Lila's attitude puzzled and intrigued her neighbors, who often gathered at the village square to discuss their daily lives. One day, an elderly man named Elias approached her, his wrinkled face reflecting a lifetime of experiences. He asked, "Lila, how do you manage to stay so happy all the time? Life is full of challenges and setbacks." Lila smiled warmly at Elias and invited him to sit down with her on a nearby bench. "It's true that life can be tough," she began, "but happiness is a choice we make every day. It's not about avoiding difficulties, but rather how we approach them," she continued. "When something doesn't go as planned, instead of dwelling on what went wrong, I focus on what I can learn from it. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow and become stronger." Elias listened intently, his curiosity growing. "But what about moments of sadness or loss?" he asked. "Surely, it's difficult to stay happy then." Lila nodded. "Of course, we all experience sadness and loss at times. It's important to acknowledge those feelings and allow ourselves to grieve. But even in those moments, I try to remember the good times and the love that surrounds me. Happiness isn't about ignoring negative emotions. It's about finding a balance and choosing to embrace the positive." As the years passed, Lila's wisdom spread throughout the village, and her approach to life began to influence those around her. People started to adopt her perspective, finding solace and inspiration in her words. Over time, the village became a haven of hope and resilience, with its inhabitants working together to support one another through challenges. Elias, now much older, looked back on his conversation with Lila with gratitude. He had learned that happiness wasn't a destination but a journey, one that required conscious effort and a willingness to see the silver lining in every situation. And so, the village thrived not because it was immune to hardship, but because its people chose to find joy in the little things, to cherish each moment, and to face adversity with a positive spirit. The story of Lila and her village became a reminder that happiness is not just a fleeting emotion, but a way of life that can be nurtured and shared with others.